and the business of RTI has radio stations for various languages, including Mandarin, Taiwanese, Hakka, and Cantonese, and they receive lots of international news and translate it into these different languages. And so Shirley has been working there for 7 years, and mainly doing the translation work, and also we do host programs as well. Yes, and host programs as well. And I just talked to Shirley briefly that her experience is very interesting because her major, undergraduate major, is mathematics and economics, which is totally irrelevant to communication or mass communications. And so she will explain to us her career, the whole career route, and what's in her mind. And Shirley has a very impressive academic achievement, and she graduated from Wesley, which is a very tough university in the States, and she has grown up in Hong Kong, in Japan, and the States, and the States as well. So she lives 3 different places. And do you speak Japanese as well?
It's rusty.
A little bit. So I think I'll pass the stage to Shirley and let her to talk to us.
All right. Well, thank you so much. Thank you so much for inviting me, Professor Chen, and I'm really honored to be here today. So first of all, I want to start off talking about myself, about my life, and maybe first of all, if you guys read the Chinese title, it's like 永之声. My Chinese is not good, okay, but 永之声. So and 破茧而出. Am I saying it right? Okay, but which means like, from a pupa turning into a beautiful butterfly. And that really is my life. I'll explain that all to you later. But I'll show you a video first, okay, that I put together. It's about 5 or 6 minutes long. But because right now I host a program called People at RTI. I'm with the English service, okay. Besides the Chinese, oh, sorry, I thought I'm loud enough. Am I not loud enough? No, no. Okay, you want me to use this? All right, fine. Okay. So the thing is that we not only broadcast in Chinese languages, the 4 that Professor Chen just mentioned, but a total of 13 languages. We used to have 17, and we're down to 13 now. So there's English, there's Japanese, Spanish, German, French, then I already said Spanish, Russian, then Vietnamese, Thai, and Indonesian, and then 4 Chinese dialects. So that's a total of 13 languages. And I'm with the English service. Okay, and I host a program called People. And the thing is that we are a radio station. We are a shortwave radio station. You know what that means? Shortwave, 短波, okay? So you need a special radio to listen to our programs. But you cannot hear any of our programs in Taiwan unless you go on the internet, because we only broadcast abroad to the rest of the world. Okay, we have 9 transmission stations all around the island, all right, and we transmit abroad. So we introduce programs that have to do with introducing Taiwan to the rest of the world. So that's what we do, and I'm with the English service. Anyway, I want to show you some of the interviews I've done in the 摄影棚. We have a film studio, okay, which was set up in 2008, 2009. And so I have brought some of my interviews into the 摄影棚, it's a film studio. And I discovered I enjoy it very much. But let's have a look at that video first, okay?
But the thing is, spending all that time studying and working so hard and not having fun.
I didn't study. I had a lot of fun.
Oh, well, see, you're okay, I'm just talking to someone who's just unusual, probably. Unique, an exception, because I think...
My grades were horrible in the 1st and 2nd year in high school, 1st, 2nd, and 3rd year in college. My grades were horrible because I was doing all sorts of other things.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. In high school, actually, a lot of my fellow schoolmates may remember, in high school, every summer, every winter, I was always out there in the mountains, in the seashore, somewhere in Taiwan, During school years, I was singing, dancing, teaching people how to dance, doing all sorts of crazy things. I never studied.
Oh, well, this I didn't know about you. Well, that's good to know. Yeah. Okay.
You can, actually, you can choose. You can't have both worlds. You can walk and chew gum at the same time.
Except that you know how this cram school, culture is in Taiwan.
And I never went to any cram school.
Oh, see?
And see, that's the important part.
Yeah, we should be telling the parents, right?
Right.
Don't send your kids to cram school.
You don't need to occupy every single moment of your child's life.
If you
do that, you deprive that person of their own exploration of the world.
Okay, so, well, there's one thing about you, your personality being very outgoing and willing to take on different things and learning and
challenging.
Everything. And on the other hand, you've got supportive parents who doesn't tell you like study and no
My parents didn't know my grades were horrible.
To this day?
My father probably didn't even know my grades were horrible.
Yeah.
I didn't give him my report cards.
Yeah. How did you manage to do that?
Oh, I took it from the envelope. I took it from our mailbox and signed the name myself.
Seriously?
Seriously.
Wow. We're revealing all kinds of secrets about Joanna today. So.
Right.
Oh. Well, so do you think that you're closer to your father?
I'm very close to my father.
Yeah, than your mother?
I'm extremely close to my father. I gradually learned to be close to my mother.
It really has to be up and down. And I think that I've interviewed, hopefully I can share with them my experience as an employer.
Yeah.
And I've interviewed a lot of people who have beautiful resumes. But when you interview them, you say, wow, where's the experience? Not only the experience from a job perspective, but where's the life experience? And I like to see that. I like to see people who've worked very different jobs and worked at a very young age because they've taken that responsibility at a young age. I think a lot of the kids, not just in Taiwan, but the kids nowadays have been very sheltered. And all they have to do is get good grades. But that's not all about life.
Right.
And I tell you, I look at resumes and I don't think I've ever looked at the grade point average. Because to me, that's not important.
I know what you mean.
What is important is what kind of experience do you have, what have you done,
right?
And what will let me know something about you, and what will let me know that you are going to be a value and an asset to my organization. And I think that's key.
All right. Thank you so much, Richard.
Well, thank you for having me.
You inspire me with that positiveness about, life and perspective of life. But I hope you keep on sharing that with young people. They really need to hear this.
Well, I appreciate that. Thank you for giving me the opportunity to engage in you and also into the audience. And I'd like to do it again soon.
All right, great. Thank you. Thank you for watching, people. I'm Shirley Lin. Welcome back to People. I'm Shirley Lin. Today, my guest is Fanny Xu, who is the Director of Coretronic Culture and Arts Foundation. Now, earlier on, we were talking about just how she spent 18 years abroad and that you were into galleries, art galleries, and auctions. I have a question for you, though. I'm just really curious. Was there ever any time at a formal auction that someone yelled out and said, "This is fake"?
Not on the auction day, I hope not.
I meant on the auction day.
But but I think if it's
never
a right auction,
never.
But if it's a right auction, we always open for discussion. Because someone asked me what's an expert. I think expert is someone who's made all the mistakes they can make. Then you become an expert on things.
True.
So I think it's okay to be open and to have opinions, to welcome different opinions, but you come down to a conclusion. But even the world famous experts cannot agree on one famous painting or another, but you do the best you can, and there's different ways, like what I mentioned before, the training of your eyes and the careful research and scholarly research that can help you to the conclusion, I hope.
Oh, wow.
Never on the day, I hope.
Well, what role do you play when you go to these camps? You gave a speech, you do classes?
No.
You play with them?
I have all the best people. I find the best people do that.
Oh.
All my job is to say thank you to everybody.
Oh, I see.
and I have, of course, a strong administration team.
Yes.
I have to back them up. Yeah,
all right.
Sure.
Thank you so much,
You're
Mr.
very
Yan.
welcome.
I've learned so much from you.
Wow.
I really appreciate your big heart, and
Wow.
I hope that you can. I'm sure you'll be still continue to contribute a lot more to, to Taiwan.
I believe everybody, if you really be able to encourage them, everybody do have a big heart. It just sometimes you have to try to understand that it's going to be your priority for your life.
All right. Well, thank you. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much.
Thank you for watching, people. I'm Shirley Lin.